Friday.
Marcus Day, we're hijacking this workout.
I wish. No, you guys, I'm sorry for everyone who's new.
Jumping jacks are out of the question. Today we're doing partner squats.
Oh, that's actually fun.
Get down in there.
This
and
is
just
fun.
Jump around. Maybe swing your partner around.
Okay, real
Get your
life now.
bloodstream flowing.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you give him an inch and he takes the entire fabric. All right, let's get started with some jumping jacks.
Metaphors.
Into an inch of fabric. Isn't that how you, whatever, into that nose and out to that mouth. I'm speechless. Again, if you're new, it's not usually that derailed at the top, but it's not always not derailed at the top. All right, it's Friday and someone needs to be run around the park a couple times. We are here for 5. We're here for 4. We're here for 3, 2, 1, up and over the waistband. The problem is he's getting applause from other people in the room. And you cannot validate behavior.
Team Marcus. Hashtag Team Marcus. Get it trending.
And if we're here to work out, we're going to suck those abs in nice and tight. Inhale and exhale. Lifting those knees up and over that waistband.
Joke's on you. I don't have abs.
So good, you guys. This is called blocking. I think I'm going to make a great parent. Good. Getting those knees just a little bit higher. If you're not about that jump life, I promise you all day I'm going to give modifications. There's a lot of jumps, but here's one to begin with. Step, march. We take it into butt kickers in 4, in 3, in 2 butt kickers, heels in 2 glutes. Beautiful. So cardio booty. It's maybe my second favorite day.
Kinsey didn't realize what that title sounded like until I said it out loud.
It sounds awesome is what it sounds like. So way to go, me. I'm super psyched.
She laughed in my face. She said, wow, I've never heard a grown man say that phrase before.
I haven't drank in 2 years, but there's always a reason. Here's your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fingertips behind those ears and those hips back and stand. So here we're working on opening up through those hamstrings, firing up through those glutes. Inhale and exhale. Noticing if you have a tendency to let those knees collapse, we really want to make sure we set up that alignment right away. Like I mentioned, there's going to be a decent amount of jumping today, so I want you to take a second and really tune in to make sure that you have your form going. Please help me. Please send help. Let's take it into squats. Inhale and exhale. Marcus, we're squatting now. So weird that he's not paying attention. Good, so same setup as those good mornings. You're going to have those heels directly under those knees, directly under those hips. I want you to make sure that you're not turning out at the feet. Again, it's super important to set up that form because, as I was saying, we are jumping. So when we leave the ground and when we land on the ground, I want to make sure that you have this form. That's how you stay safe. Here's your 5.
I got the index finger of shame, guys. Look.
Here's 3, 2. Take those feet a little bit wider, turning out at the hips, so we're really firing up into those inner thighs. Sit it and stand it. Inhale lower, exhale up. Keeping those knees open, squeezing through the glutes. Good, team. Here's our 4. Here's your 3. Holding at the bottom. 2. Take it side to side, noticing if those knees are collapsing center and really use the outside of the butt to keep open. Again, we don't want to ever collapse. Turning onto the outside of that glute is super important here. 4, 3, here's 2, and up you go. One more step, a little bit wider. Feet are back to parallel. We sit it down and stand it up. Inhaling and exhaling, just like when we sit into our squat, thinking about hip, knee, ankle. Inhale. And exhale, sitting back, 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 back. Here's your 4. Here's your 3, holding in 2. Hold at the bottom. If you want to stand back up, stand back up. Otherwise, we shift. Stay low. Shift. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. Here's your 1. Stand it up. Reverse those lunges. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Finding that 90-degree angle in each of those knees. So good. Go slow if you need, especially if you're falling off balance. Drop that back knee. Make sure that hip is parallel. We're here for 4. Holding at the bottom. 3, 2. Happy Friday. Hold it out. We pulse for 10, 9, 8. Never feeling it in that knee because we're right in line with that ankle. 4, 3, 2. Stand it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, back to those jumping jacks, and we're just about ready to go. We got all the way through those legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake it out, and let's bring Marcus. Here's your time to shine. Hopefully we tired him out a little bit. I don't know. Probably not. All right.
I'm going to sleep in the middle of this off camera. Don't worry.
I'm not. Here we go. We're going sumo squat to rotation. Please set it up right here so Facebook can see. Beautiful. He did a lovely job of turning out at those hips. He's going to sit it down, and then he's going to stand up with a twist. Gorgeous. When he stands up, he's hitting that triple extension, which means he's extending through hip, knee, and ankle, really working deep into that hip flexor into those obliques. Once he has it, he'll pick up a little speed. Beautiful. Then we are moving into, speaking of speed, fast feet into a quarter turn drop. So get low, stay low, come up on those toes. We go fast feet, and then take it into a quarter turn drop, just like he did a beautiful job of doing. When he lands that squat, we want to make sure you're always landing in that squat. Once you get all the way around, flip it and take it the other direction. Yay for Friday. Your modification, stay facing forward, fast feet into a drop squat. So take the jump out, fast feet into a drop squat. So you never have to jump. And if it's too much, even for those fast feet, for whatever reason, we're just taking those drop squats. Final push, we have a skater into a single leg hop. So we are starting on one side, we're launching, catching ourselves in this balance, taking a hop, popping it over. Now this is a pretty intense exercise on its own without that hop. So if you need to break it down, you can always leave the hop out. Just go for straight skaters. Beautiful. Or you can take the jump out altogether into a nice low step, balance, step, balance. So you're taking a low lateral step up into a balance. All of the options are going to be great. We're pushing for speed. Marcus, are you ready to take a nap?
Let's do it.
Should I be so lucky? All right, team, we are starting with our sumo squat rotations. We have 10 seconds on the clock. Let's walk it a little bit wider than hip width distance, turning out at the hips. Hands are behind our ears. Nice tall spine. We go 3, 2, squat it low. Up, I'm sorry, don't leave. Just the twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twisting over our hip again. Really focusing on that triple extension. So good. Inhale and exhale. Noticing right off the bat, if you have a tendency to collapse those knees in, just like our warm-up, we want to squeeze through those glutes and really, really, really keep knees in line with ankles. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. 30 seconds. Maybe you're familiar with this, so we take a little speed. Squeezing through the glutes, staying low, probably having a great time. Here's our 20. Stay, stay, stay. We push for 15 seconds. Yes, you can. Inhale and exhale, getting that heart rate up. We're here for 8. Stay low, don't quit on that squat. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. We are going into those fast feet to quarter turn drop squats, or just keep it facing forward. Whatever you need to do, we're in it in 8. Feet are underneath those hips. For those fast feet, we come up on those toes, squeezing through quads into those glutes in 3, 2, fast feet. Take that quarter drop turn. Fast feet, landing in that squat, right? So once you make your way all the way around, then we take it in that other direction. If you need to modify, fast feet to drop squat without any jump. So you're staying facing the same direction the whole time. Now this is our first time actively leaving the ground. In our warm-up, if you can remember anything other than the drive-bys, remember that our form is super important. So when you land that squat, make sure those knees are right above those ankles, right up below those hips. Feet are parallel, like they're on a pair of skis. Here we go, team, 15 seconds. We should feel a little bit like mush after this. Here's your 10. Stay, stay, stay for 8. Here's our 5, 4. Here's 3, 2. And just like the name suggests, my cardio booty friends, we have one more little jump piece. We're taking it into Sk8er Single Leg Hop. Sk8er Single Leg Hop. Your modification, regular skaters or lunge to balance. 3, 2, 1, let's go. If you're taking those single leg hops, first round, take your time. Really make sure you're landing back on that same position that you left the ground from. Inhale, exhale. Just like our drop squat in the last exercise, we want to make sure we're landing on a bent knee, both for the skater and the single leg hop. If you have a tendency to notice that you're kind of wiggling through the knee as you land that single leg, take it out, slow it down, step, balance, whatever you need to do. We are out of this, team. 15 seconds, get low. Maybe you're just taking those regular skaters. Go ahead and take it for speed. Let's get a little crazy. Here's our 8. We push for 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it out. High five yourself. We're going back into our sumo squat to twist. So setting up, turning out at the hips, working those adductors in 3, 2, inhale, lower, exhale, twist. But it's not just a twist through the trunk. We're taking that hip complex with us. Inhale, exhale. Using that belly button to draw into the spine. So good. You're going to have a gentle little bend in that quad so that you can really twist and work into that back leg. So try not to lock out those knees. Once you have it, maybe, just maybe, we take it for speed. We're probably feeling pretty warm. Stay with the team. We are here for 22 seconds. Woo-wee! Cardio booty, you are here for 15. Push. Inhale, exhale. Use that open mouth exhale to let go of some of that heat. Here we go. Stay with it. Here's your 3, 2, 1, and setting it up for fast feet, quarter turn drop squat. Using that form, feet like they're on skis, below those knees, below those hips, trying not to buckle or open past those toes. Here's our 3, 2, we know we love it. Remember, if you're not doing the jump, give me those fast feet, drop squat as you stand. Once you make it all the way around, let's go ahead, take it the other direction. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Peek with those toes. Are they starting to turn out? Keep the feet pointing forward. Again, fast feet, drop squat. If you want to modify even further, you're just taking beautiful drop squats. You can still jack that heart rate without ever leaving the ground. The trick is using that breath. Here we go, 15 seconds. Stay. Here we go. You're here for 10. Don't you quit. Not here. It's round 2. We should feel that heat. Let's lean into it. Here's your 5, 4. Here's 3, 2. Shake it out. Woo-wee. How we doing? 2 thumbs. Way up. Mark's the silent, so I think he's died. We're going to go skater, single leg, skater, single leg. In 3, 2, here we go. Remember, just like any other jump, we are landing in a bent leg on both of those jumps. Or if you're not feeling the launch, step to balance. Step to balance. If you're still getting super low. So good. And again, really working on keeping that hop landing in the same place you launched from. So you're not kind of switching direction in the sky. Work that coordination. Whoo! You're ready to go. 25, yes you can. Whatever you're doing, let's find a little more speed. Keep getting low in this skater. Remember, it's our single leg squats. Here's your 10. Woo-wee! Again, I'm going to be a broken record today, but that foot should be pointing directly forward. Don't turn out at the heel. Stay strong. Here's your 3, 2, shake it on off. Okay, you guys, one more. We're going to miss all of these so much. Starting with nice wide stance, turning out at the hips. We go in 3, 2, 1, squat and twist. Inhale, exhale. So good. Remember, you want a gentle bend in that supporting leg. Using that breath, sinking low, checking with those knees as you pick up speed. Are you letting them collapse? Squeeze that butt so tight. Firing up through every muscle in that glute. Here's your 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Can you find a little speed? Yeah, you can. Chase it. Not because it's comfortable, but because that's what we do in this third and final burnout round. And honestly, it's better than the other two, right? So enjoy it. I guess that's preference. Here we go. We stay for 8. Push. 5. Little bit more. Use that open mouth. Exhale. 3, 2, and shake it on out. We are back to those fast feet. Quarter turn. And a happy cardio booty day to all of you. The more I say it, the more I love the name. We going 4. Drop those feet right under those hips. 3, 2, come on up. Drop, quarter turn. Let's go. Last time here. Inhaling and exhaling, using that core. Remember, we don't want to land staring at the ground. Always keep a slight lift through that chest. Once we hit one side, turn the other way. Use that breath. Yes, you can. Stay, team. You've made it this far. You have 30 seconds. Can you make this a little bit more challenging right here at the end? Checking in on those feet. We push for 20. Say, yes. Get those feet off the ground. Don't let them kind of muck around. Get them up. We're here for 10. So strong. Push. Here's 8. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, shake it on out. We have one more round of these skaters. As with all of these bodyweight exercises, don't be sad to see them go. You can do them whenever you want. Here we go. 3, 2, find the version that works for you. And give me your best form while you do it. Inhale and exhale. Stay low. As you land, notice if you feel it in that knee. You're probably taking the impact that way. So in that case, slow it down. Find that form. You're probably buckling the knee in a little. Keep thinking knee right under the hip, above that ankle. Here we go. Yes, you can, team. Land low, explode. If you're just doing straight skaters, let's go for speed, right? Here we go. Here it is, your 25 seconds. Not only are you done with this exercise, but you are done with your first round. Explosive finish, you sure deserve it. Here's 15. We push for 10. Yes, you can. You got this, guys. You showed up. You're so close. You're amazing. Stay with me for 5. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn to yourself in the mirror. Check out that cake and then say, hey, me, I'm pretty darn awesome. Speaking of awesome, hey, Marcus, come on out. Stay a while. What happened? Where's the enthuse?
I overestimated my tank today.
I would rather you start thinking your tank is full.
I came in hot, went cold very fast.
But he's still kicking butt. He's still working. This, though, will rejuvenate the spirit. We're doing a broad jump, pop up to back pedal.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. So you're starting in that broad jump, landing in a low squat, hit that pop up, jump right back up, and then back pedal back to where you started that broad jump. Broad jump, pop up, back pedal. Hello, cardio booty. If you need to modify, this is great. I'm just going to make him keep doing it. If you need to modify, you can either take little hops across or squat walk it, so tiny little hops. Good. Thinking more up than forward, or you can duck walk it across. I'll go over those again since it's so many moving pieces. That was beautiful, Marcus. Come on back to center. We're going to show them, well, sort of center, a lateral high knee to a hip thruster. So we're doing 2 good mornings at each side. Thinking of it, if you're familiar with kettlebell work, as a kettlebell swing. So you take lateral high knees, and then hip thrust, hip thrust, lateral high knees, using those high knees to pull that belly button in, and then at the edge, really hitting the pop in the hips, right? Just like a swing. So we're firing up the back line of that body. Then we go into, this one was Marcus's personal request, so here we go. 30 seconds of star jumps. He wanted 60, so I cut it. 30 seconds of star jumps, 30 seconds of Frankenstein. So first 30, star jumps. You get low, right? Beautiful. He's doing a wonderful job of landing in that squat. If you need to modify, keep those feet together, squat to calf raise, squat to calf raise. Your second 30 seconds, we slow it down. We're into those Frankensteins. Beautiful. Keeping that supporting leg as long as you can. So working through the back line of both those legs. Are you so ready?
I'm so ready.
I'm sorry we just do 3 minutes of broad jumps.
Me,
One
not
day
also.
soon. All right, team. Speaking of broad jumps, gosh, I'm sweaty. We're starting with that broad jump to pop up to back pedal. We go in 5. Eyes on me if you're confused at what this looks like. 3, 2, broad jump, land low. Send those feet back, pop up into a low back pedal. If you need to modify, you can either take little hops forward or stay low, squat, walk forward. You can drop it down, walk it back, walk it up, and then stay low as you walk it back. So many options. Otherwise, stay strong. If you are hitting that pop-up and feeling it in your lower back, chances are you're letting those hips drop. Hey guys, I'll come at you. Landing in our squat, drop it back, pop it up, back pedal. Land in that squat. Remember that beautiful form we set up at the beginning. Here we go, 20 seconds. Yes, you can. Take whatever variation you need, but we are in this for another 15. If you're feeling it in the knees on that land, you're probably not landing deep enough in a squat. I offer up to you one of the other variations, smaller jumps or just walking it out. Here's your 3, 2, woo-hoo-hoo. Well, that'll wake you up. Okay, so we're into those. Lateral high knees. Into hip thrust. I'll go this way so you can see the dynamics. In 3, 2, ooh, high, cute rat tail. High knees. Pop it up. Back, pop it up. Working through hamstring and glutes. High knees across. If you want to modify, step, march it into those tucks. I'm not arching through my back. Here we go. Not a passive lean and stand. You are using glutes to snap yourself forward. If you have kettlebell at home, feel free to hold it, drop it down, swing it, gobble it, run it across. If not, just using that body weight, focusing on those glute muscles, you're gonna fire it up. Can you get those high knees a little bit higher? Turn on that core. Woo-wee. Here's our 5, 4, here's 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. We're moving on to the Marcus next. We're taking those star jumps. Inhale, lower, exhale up. Landing in that bend. Into those Frankensteins for 30 seconds. Setting it up in 3, 2, get tiny, explode. By now, we've probably heard a lot of me saying the same things over and over, but it stays the same. As you land in that squat. Not with your chest down, but leading with the hips because it's too easy for us to kind of pencil through the knees and take all the impact there. Come on, 10 seconds and you're out of these. Keep pushing, don't pull back, you got this. You can always go to that calf raise. Here's 3, 2, right into those front kicks. Try and keep that back leg pretty darn long. So if you're hinging at the knee, you're kind of cutting off your ability to work through those hamstrings. So I'd much rather have you go a little bit lower and fire up the hamstrings than take all that bend and go for more of like a little dancing nutcracker. Here we go. 10. That's a reference, right? That land stuff. Inhale, exhale. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys, what fun we have. Just like that, we get to do that broad jump, pop-up, back pedal again. I think I can hear you cheering at home. Here we go, in 4, in 3, 2, land it low, use that core to zip up, zip down, run it back. Your modifications, little jumps, or stay low in that walk, Pop those hands down, walk it back, walk it in. Back pedal. So good. If you're feeling it in those knees on that broad jump, knock it out. Go for those little jumps. Really work on the landing mechanics. That's a big, aggressive move. There are reasons we get all sorts of modifications so that no one has to hurt themselves. We can all get our butts literally kicked together. So good. Stay low. Woo-wee. Hip. Holding that core tight. Again, noticing where your face is in relationship to this squat. Slightly looking forward, not directly at your toes. That'll also help sink through the hips. Here's your 5. Stay. One more. 4. Here's your 3, 2, 1. Holy smokes. You guys are amazing. This one's fun. We're back to those lateral high knees to our hip swings. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Up and over those waistbands. Hips go back. Pop. Pop. Hello, Katero. Here we go. Stay focused. Keep those cores so tight during every hit of this warm-up. So good. Use that breath. You're almost out of this. Stay. You guys, 30 seconds right here. If you want, maybe you're just working on those hip swings. If you have a kettlebell, maybe you're straight swinging. It's up to you, but remember, don't offload into that back. Finish tall. Here we go. Get those knees a little higher. Yes, you can. Using that breath. Don't just stand up. Snap up. Snap up. 10 seconds. Woo! Into that nose and out that mouth. Having a lovely time. We are here for 3, 2, and 1. I'm not falling over. You're falling over. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is this? Oh, of course. How could I forget? It's everyone's favorite. 30 seconds of star jumps. That's it. That means that we can push for 30, maybe without modifying, because we're done quick. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you were to jumping, I want you spending more time on that landing. So jump, land. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump, land. 4, 3, 2. You're working that isometric hold at the bottom. That'll help you stabilize as you move through more jumps. That's how we build our explosive plyometrics. So good, team. 5 seconds. 4. I love it. 3. One more. 2 and 1. Right into our Frankensteins. Into that nose. Out to that mouth. Being tall through the spine. So good. Try not to lean back with it. Use that core. Use all those stabilizers in the spine to keep you upright. And then go for speed. We're not just cooling down. We're working our hamstrings. Here's your 5. I know I mentioned not super bending, but also don't lock it out. So find that sweet little middle ground. 3, 2, 1. You guys, I'm going to be sad to see this one go. We are into broad jumps. Pop up. Back pedal. We go in 5. Enjoying it while it lasts in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. So good. Using that breath. Landing in that squat. Core is engaged the whole stinking time. Can you go for reps this one? How many full repetitions of this movement can you fit? Yes. Stay right here. 30 seconds on the clock. Hip. Keep lifting to the back of the head. Don't let that face fall forward. In your final 20 seconds, what can you do to take this up to maximum intensity for yourself? Whatever that looks like, let's lock it in. We fight for that end. Here's your 8. Stay. Here's your 4, 3, 2. Just like that first round, you can take those wherever you go. Those are body weight. High knees, hip thrusters, just an overall good time. Setting it up in 4, 3, 2, up and over that waistband. Get those knees up, then get those hips back. Hip, Maybe pump those arms on that run. So strong. Stay with me, team. Glutes and core are tight the whole stinking time. Those hamstrings are stretching and contracting as you go for that hip string. So we're really hitting that posterior chain. And having a super cute time doing it. Here we go, 30 seconds. What does it look like for you to pick this up in one way or the other? Maybe speed, maybe you take those high knees, you've been marching it. Whatever that means for you, let's chase it. Maybe it's just staying here without stopping. 14 seconds, yes you can. You made it this far and just like that, we're in those single digits. Stay, 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 yes you can. Chase me to the end. Here's our 5, 4, give me 3, 2, and 1. Oh my stars. We are moving into, oh my gosh, star jumps. I didn't even plan that. 30 seconds, that is it, and then we are done with star jumps. 3, 2, let's hit it, team. Make it count. Quick push, and then you're out. If you're working on landing mechanics, hold for 4, explode. Make sure everything is beautifully stabilized. Here we go. If you're modifying squat to calf raise, we are out of this and into those kicks. Final 40 seconds of our day. Not of our day. Whoopsies. Wishful thinking. Psych, I wish we could stay here all day. Frankenstein's 3, 2, here we go. Again, not casual kick, hang out kick. Go for the speed. Form first. Let that speed follow. Belly button, tighten that spine. So good. Notice if you're dipping or leaning. Think tall to the crown of that head. Final 4. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Cardio boo day. I told you it was my second favorite day for a reason. We're having a great time. Marcus! Bring that energy out here.
No, I'm really dead.
Uh-oh.
It was just a bit before. When jokes become reality, I'm sad.
Oh, wow, the wisdom. Feel free to take a second and write that down.
It was an almost haiku. I'm publishing a collection of them at the end of this month. Almost haikus.
And just like that, we're into round 3. That was my almost haiku. Marcus, we're doing a hop together lunge jump. So starting in a lunge, we're staying on one side of the body. Go ahead and set up that lunge for us. Ooh-wee. Set up those lunge, you jump those feet together, back to that lunge. Feet together, back to that lunge. It is as fun as it looks. Listen, if you are not about that lunge jump life, I feel you. Stay on one side and just take those reverse lunges. So on one side. That way we're all working that 30-30 together. Marcus, those are beautiful. Do you want to do a couple more? Or?
I'm good.
Okay, well, I just want to give them options. All right, Marcus, can you please show them a single leg glute bridge hop?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you're on your back. You're going to get set up in a traditional glute bridge. Both feet on the ground, hips go up. Because I want you to set this base up perfectly. From there, lift one of your legs. And from there, you can either stay in pulse or you can go full extension like Marcus just did with that jump. Gorgeous. Now, a super important thing here is that you're not letting go of any of the muscles that are holding these parts in place. The other really big important thing is that when you land that foot, it's coming down right back where you lifted it up from. 30 seconds, you're on the other side. If none of these options are working, just go ahead and set up a traditional glute bridge. When I say 30, hold and pulse at the top. All right, team, so many words, so little time. Then we are going into a squat, heel, tap. Standing it back up. Again, taking your time the first round, finding that speed. You're going to have those feet like they're on the skis, toes forward, squatting it down. As you squeeze your butt up, heel tap. Inhale, exhale. I'm sure there's a dance that looks like this. What is that? Anyway, we'll figure it out. Soccer is my favorite dance. Soccer, I barely know her. Who's the clown now? All right, none of us. We've all lost today.
It's always been you.
Okay, that's fair. No one takes me seriously. Except for me, and that's all that matters. Self-love. Let's get it started. I'm the girl with the burpees. We go. 30 seconds each side. We're starting with that lunge, hop together lunge. So stepping it up, step that right foot back. We find our lunge, jump together, lunge drop. Jump together, lunge drop. 3, 2, and 1. Now, if your knees just cannot handle this, and maybe they're fatigued, maybe you're just not in, or you don't have enough power over your stabilizers yet in your own practice, remember, reverse, stand up. Reverse, stand up. Please do not push these. If you know when you hit lunges, you kind of fall off balance, hit that reverse lunge. Build those stabilizers first, and then go for plyometrics. Here we go. We switch sides in 4, 3, 2. Here we go. If you're feeling it in that knee, chances are you're landing a little too far forward or a little too far back. Again, slow it down, step it out, and then maybe today you had the plyo, or maybe in a month we had the plyo. So good. Into that nose and out through that mouth. Hip. So strong. This is also a great place to come to regress if you're getting tired, and then come back for the final 6. Woo! 4, 3, 2, shake it out. Amazing. We are on our back with our single leg glute bridge hop, which we are setting up as if it were a proper glute bridge. So we can get both cheeks in the air. 3, 2, set it up. Lifting our right leg. We either hold and pulse, or we take that hop. Making sure we're landing that foot where we picked it up from. Also, landing toe ball heel. Into that nose, out that mouth. Keeping those hips lifted so when you land, your butt isn't down. We're always up in that hold. Switching sides in 3, 2, both feet down. Lift that left leg, either working on that pulse or taking that jump. Trying to minimize the amount of upper body pressure you're adding. And really making sure that knee, as always, here's my broken record, in line with hip, in line with ankle. Whoo-wee! Landing foot, toe ball heel rolling, so you're not rolling to the outside of the foot and then inside. Stay, stay, stay. Here's our 4, 3, 2, knees into that chest, roll it up. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're already into our squat heel tap, that one dance, soccer. It's a kid favorite. Hips right above those heels. Making sure that we squat, heel tap, set that foot right back down where we got it. 3, 2, sit and tap. Sit and tap. Getting straight through the back line of that body. If you don't have the hip flexibility to bring that heel all the way up, just mimic it. So as high as you can go. I would rather have that than having you reaching for it, because the goal is to get super long through the back line. Sit into that chair. Notice if you're setting those feet down, not just turned out, but wider than your hips. Bring them back together. We work muscle balances. Those are super important on all things single leg, on lifting heavy weight. So good. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze that glute. Notice if you're landing with your face to the floor. Keep it up just a little. Once you have it, find that speed. Squeeze that booty. Snap that femur back into that hip. Tall stand. Here's your 5, 4. Here's 3, 2, 1. Shake it on out. We are back to that squat. Nope. Gotcha. In that lunge, drop jump. So we're starting in that lunge. Maybe we're just taking those reverse lunges. Listen to your body. We start in 4, 3, 2, together, back, together, back. Maybe take the first few a little slower. Again, if you're landing and you're wiggling, please take a second, set it up. Make sure that you've got all the proper stabilizers before you go into that catch. So good. You can even take a little hop at the top and then step back into the lunge. If you want to keep a little plyometric going. So good. Switching sides in 5, 4, 3, 2, switch it out. All the same rules apply. Foot is just as straightforward as if we were on that squat. Personally, I'm going to take the jump out just because of where my body's at today. But you keep going if that's where your body is. So strong. Inhale, exhale, making sure we're standing up from that lunge with our heel. We're not trying to push off that back leg. Heel presses into the floor, then we lift ourselves with our quad, glute, and tummy. 3, 2, 1. Back on your back, please. All right, team. Setting up for that glute bridge. Here we go. In 3, in 2, both legs up. Set up one leg, either pulsing at the top or jumping. Not feeling it in our knees because of the way we're absorbing through that ankle landing. Squeeze that glute. Inhale, exhale. Is your foot traveling a lot, or are you landing about where you picked up from? Remember, if you're not into single leg, just give me that glute bridge right here. We're going to hold and pulse at the top. In 3, 2, either holding and pulsing or switching legs. Here we go. You also don't have to try to get crazy high off the ground. You can always just go an inch or two. So good. Otherwise, we're pulsing, keeping knee in line with hip and foot. You are out of this in 15 seconds. Again, my body's a little fatigued from this week. I'm going to stay with this pulse, and that's great. If you're jumping, also great. If you're pulsing with both feet on the ground, I love it. Let's listen to our bodies. That's part of fitness. 3, 2, knees together, roll it up. We are going into our squat to heel tap, and we're happy to do it. This one puts us right on the cusp of our final round of the day. 3, 2, squat it low. Woo! Don't fall over unless you do, and then get right back up. Hello, cardio booty. Core is tight, butt is tight. Maybe you take it a little slower. Feel how those mechanics work. And once you're feeling stable and able, take it a little faster. Squeezing that tush. Popping that femur into the hip. Remember, we're coming all the way up to standing. Dropping our foot down exactly where we picked it up, not turning out, not going too wide. So strong. Squeeze that tummy. Make sure you're not feeling into that lower back. That's probably because we're leaning too much and not putting enough emphasis in our core. Or maybe our hip flexors are tight. So good. Another bizarrely common one, if you have that lean forward, sometimes it can mean that those calves are tight. So if you have a foam roller, go ahead and knock out some calf foam rolls. Here's your 4, 3, 2, calf's my favorite muscle because it makes me think of baby cows. Here we go. Final round. Everyone pick your favorite baby cow. We are going into a reverse lunge, tap, jump to drop. In 4, in 3, in 2, 1. Here we go. Whatever your body is willing and able to give you, work with it, not against it. It's one thing to push ourselves. It's another thing to take us to a place that's not quite safe for us. Here we go. Into that nose, out through that mouth, form over everything. Hips are parallel on the same plane, facing forward. So good, team. Here's that 5. Use that breath. Here's your 4, 3, 2. Other side. Let's finish it. Maybe your step touching. Whatever you've got, let's take it home right here. Hip. 20 seconds. Stay committed. You're almost out of this. Yes, yes, yes. We have 2 more minutes after this. 1 + 1 more minutes. Here we go. Wait. Stay, stay, stay. Maybe you take the jump out. Just keep moving. Here's your 4. Here's your 3, 2. High 5, high 5, high 5. Let's lie on down, my friends. One last time in our glute bridge series. Setting up both feet on the ground just to hit that base. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, team. Pulsing, jumping, or both feet are down. First 30 seconds, just lifting through that glute bridge. Into that nose and out through that mouth. Notice if your leg is opening a little. Make sure that knee stays in line with the hip. That both sides of the foot are on the floor. We're not opening or collapsing inward. Switching sides in 10. Stay, stay, stay. 3, 2, both hips up. We're on the other side, or if you had both feet down, aim for that pulse at the top. Keeping those thighs squeezing like you're holding a medicine ball. Is your foot facing forward? Is that knee in line with that hip? Are you squeezing the glutes, or are you dropping to the floor? Stay with it. You have 10 seconds, and we are done. You made it this far. Don't you quit in those single digits. Here's your 5. Here's your 4. A little higher. 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Give yourself a hug. Roll it out up. And my. Shall we finish this puppy? I think the answer is yes, please. Squatting to heel tap. Feet underneath those hips. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Squat, heel tap. Squat, heel tap. We know what we're doing. Form over everything else. Into that nose, out through that mouth. Yes, you can. If you're feeling it in those knees, just check in. Where are your knees? Are they buckling in? Are you maybe rocking onto those toes? Remember on squats, we want the weight in that heel. So good. We are here for 30 seconds. Can you play around with a little more speed? Check in with that form, and then check in. You don't have to maintain it. Maybe just see what it feels like. Eyeballs up. Here we go for 20. Almost out of this. We're warm now. We can push. Use that core. We're here for 15. Hey-o. Stay. Here's your 10. You got this. Don't you quit. All together. We started together. We finished together. Here's your 5. Here's your 4. Here's your 3, 2, 1. So high 5. Oh, hello, Lolo Ma. Oh my goodness. Team, amazing. Cardio. BOOOOOOTY. If you're new to Hit House, thank you so much. If you're not, thank you so much. This is when we do a little bit of ab work. I'm going to take a second, grab some water. Maybe you do the same. Feel free to towel off. Whatever you need to do. Okay. Okie dokie. How are we feeling? So good. Marcus? I'm going to take that as blissed out. Okay. Here we go, team.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Help me.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
We're going to get started in a bear plank. That means that we're starting with shoulders over wrists, knees below hips. We lift those knees 1 inch off the ground in 3, 2, here we go. Hold that bear plank. Just set it up. Belly button close into spine. Head and neck are long, shoulders down our back. Notice if you're a little too high, drop those knees, feel the quads and the belly turn on. And just breathe. So good. Just a quick isometric to tune back into that core. If your eyeballs are down, gentle lift up. Notice if you're bending, touching those elbows. So good. Keeping that breath. When it gets hard, focus on that breathing. We're going to take this into a down dog in 4, in 3, 2, pop those hips up, bear plank. Hips up, bear plank. I'm talking 1 inch off the ground. Don't just kind of bend. Commit. Everything falls right back in line. Head stays nice and long no matter what plane you are in. Inhale, exhale. Using that belly button to help drive those hips up. Pull it into the spine, find that nice flat back. 3, 2, hold at the top. You're welcome to stay here, but if you'd like a little extra, we bring knee to nose. Send that leg up. Knee to nose. Send that leg up. Body stays nice and long. We just work deep into a crunch. Kind of a crazy angle. Maybe some of us are brand new to this. Don't worry about it. Just play around. But we shouldn't be feeling this in that lower back because of how tight that core is. We switch legs in 3, 2, step back up through that downward dog. And lift and drive. Lift and drive. No locking out through those elbows, please. Into that nose, out through that mouth. Head and neck are soft. Shoulders are down our ears. Down our backs. You can pop your shoulder down your ear. That's another one that I would love for you to show me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk those hands out, high plank. Hold. If you need to drop to those knees, find them now. Otherwise, gentle bend in those elbows. Take those feet a little wider than hip width distance. Shoulder taps. Body is perfectly still, except for those shoulder taps. Squeeze that butt. You feel it in that lower back, probably because you're dropping those hips. You can always take it to the knees. If you're wiggle wobbling, play around with taking those feet a little bit wider. So good. Maybe find a little speed. We are out of this in 15 seconds. Stay, stay, stay. Yes, you can. Notice if you're staring at your belly button, gently lift through the back of the ears. Here's your 10. Stay, you're almost out. Yes, you can. 5, 4. Here's your 3, 2. Set the knees down, roll it on back. So good. All right, flip it on over. Nicely done, you guys. Feet come a little bit wider, so we're in that V. Reaching opposite hand, opposite foot. And roll it down the spine. Roll up, opposite hand, opposite foot. And roll it down the spine. Here we go, team. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Doing our very best to twist deep into our trunk. So nice. We are here for another 10 seconds. Then we're going to isolate one side and go hand to foot. But stay here for 3, 2. We're on one side, hand to foot, lower. Hand to foot, lower. If this is too extreme, go back to what we were doing, but stay on one side. So single leg V-ups on one side, then we'll switch and hit the other. Stay, stay, stay. If you need to, you can bend that knee. It'll give you a little more support. 10 more seconds here. Then we switch. Other side in 3, 2, and let's switch it out. Other side. Again, if that's too much, roll it up. Stay with where we began. Into that nose, out to that mouth. Twisting. Even if you're lifting that foot, still think of twisting deep into that belly button. This is our final push of work today, team. We're here for 7. Stay, stay, stay. If you've quit, try to pop back in. We're out in 3, 2, and 1. Holy smokes. Arms and legs go long. Shake out the legs. Shake out the torso. Just let everything go. And then another big stretch. Feel those abdomen lengthen. And let those hands fall to your side. Walk the feet back into that glute bridge position. Just a quick little spinal twist. You can have your hands on your belly and a cactus, whatever feels good. Dropping the legs to the right. Getting through both those shoulders. Eyeballs go to the left, just to get into that spine a little. Bring it back center, other direction. Everything goes the other direction. And then let's go back to the right, just a gentle twist. One more time to the lift. And come back up. Right leg goes up, check it out, check it out, check it out. Bring that right knee in. Bring it to the outside of that rib cage. Back to center. If you'd like, you can start to extend the leg. Flexing through that foot, getting into that calf, hamstring. Grabbing on that calf or on the thigh, just not on any joints, please. And then if you extend it, bring it back in. Taking that right ankle on top of that left thigh. We drive the left thigh towards our chest. Take our hand behind the leg. Flexing both those feet. And first of all, just focusing on really opening through that that right leg. And then maybe take it for a little rock. Getting into the sciatic nerve, getting in a little differently into that hip flexor. Taking it center in 3, 2. Play around with extending the left leg and bending. 3, 2, and 1. Drop that left leg on the floor. Keep the right leg as it is, and let the legs fall to the right. So that right foot is hooked on the outside of the left, getting into the IT band, that hip flexor. Just like our beginning twist, keep those shoulders down, pinning. Take that head in the opposite direction. And breathe, focusing on nice long inhales all the way to the base of the spine. Exhales even longer than those inhales. And bring it up through center. Go ahead and drop that right leg. Left leg comes into the chest. Give it a little hug. Take it out to the left side of that rib cage. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Back in center. This is totally fine, but if you want to just take a little extension again, grabbing thigh or calf, never a joint. Nice deep breath. Exhale, recommit to that bend. We're on the other side, flexing both the feet. This time we take a second, open up as wide as we can through that left leg, and then rock it side to side. That upper body is just supported by the ground. No lifting through the head or the neck. Keep it all heavy. Meeting at the top in 3, 2, extend that right leg and bend, extend, and bend, 3, 2, 1, drop that foot this time. We fall to the left, oops, I'm on a wall. So that our left foot is hooked on top of our right thigh. We take our eyeballs and our head to the opposite direction. And again, we just focus in on that breath. Your only job, besides making sure those shoulders stay on the floor, is to sink that breath. Don't worry about putting pressure anywhere. Just breathe. And gently find that center. Go ahead and send those feet up, shake it out, maybe roll through the ankles, whatever feels good. Lots of jumping, so really get some blood flow into those ankles. Good. Knees in a chest, rock it up and down. Get on over to a tabletop. If you'd like, you can hit a couple cat cows here. Do your thing. Get in that spine a little. But if you're ready, float those knees, pop those hips, downward dog, pedal here if it feels good. But really what we're working towards is a big old bend in those knees, our forward hang, thighs at an angle so our chest can rest. Shake out head, shake out neck, shake out shoulders, shake out hips. Making sure feet are forward, knees on top, all the way to the very end. We roll up. Gentle bend in the knees. Head is the very last thing to unroll. Holy cardio booty. Say it loud and say it proud. What a day. You guys are amazing. Wow, this is cute. Have a beautiful rest of whatever your Friday holds. Tomorrow is Metcon. No, it's not. It's arms and abs. How fun for you. See you later.